Hey guys, just want to give you a quick update on the Power Factory tuning tubular arms. Just wanted to give you guys a few tips when you install these from what I've seen. As far as build quality, really good. I got no complaints there or anything like that. That's really on point. I just want to show you guys a few things. For the DA chassis, this is the DA chassis, by the way. Right here for the camber adjustment, I just wanted to point out that it's very close to the frame here. I had to flip the bolt around in order to clear. So I'm going to leave it as is, and if I need to dent it, I will. I probably will. Just give it a little whack there with the hammer, not a big deal. Another thing I did, the parking brake mount, had to move it. So I just rib nutted another hole, put a bolt right here, and I slid this mount up with a piece of hose just so I could move it out of the way. It used to be down here a little bit further. So I moved that out of the way. That's mounted. I'm trying to keep zip ties to a minimum, but I did zip tie it to the arm right here. There's no other really way to mount it. So that's zip tied. What else here? The brake line mount. This one I just fabbed up. A little piece of strip steel here. 2 slots in it. Wedged a hose clamp through it and clamped it to the body. That worked pretty good. Just welded a nut in the end. And that's mounted really solid. And also, it kind of worked out perfectly right here where the e-brake mount is. I used this bolt to mount the other mount of the brake line on, so that worked out awesome right there. And another thing is, on the shock mount, I have progress coilovers. So you're supposed to drill, I have the S1 camber arms, you're supposed to drill an extra hole, which I did, and I had it up higher, but that actually moves your whole suspension up higher, the whole coilover. So I ended up drilling a third hole and dropped it down another inch, about an inch, somewhere around there. And it seems to work out better that way. So when you guys have to do the shock mounts or whatever you're doing, at least for these, I drilled an extra hole in the shock body. I got plenty of room up here. Even if I wanted to drill one more, I could. So that worked out pretty well also. And I think that's about it. Another thing just to keep an eye on, these caliper bolts that Power Factory Tuning gave with the kit, they're a little short. They're 16 millimeter. I'd probably go like a 20 millimeter. I think they'll be fine anyway. I left them for now, but that's just another thing to keep an eye on. And besides that, it went on really well, and the axles fit really tight. That was another thing, kind of had to whack them in there. But yeah, she's pretty much ready to go. And guys, have fun installing.